The topic I'd like to discuss today is about how business operations have had to change, in these uncertain times, and just to put a lot of people's minds at rest that it's not too late when it comes to implementing technology and using technology, during times of uncertainty and into the future. What we've actually found at InCloud is SMEs are in the balance. Some companies have found that the technology, such as SAP Business ByDesign, has been an enabler. When businesses have had to adapt, it's one less thing they have to worry about. Everybody can work from home instantly. They just need a laptop and an internet connection. And people, during this lockdown period, are quite quickly able to enable themselves to get on with business as usual, as close as possible. Recap on what Business by Design is before I move on. Business by Design is a suite in a box. It's a cloud-based solution, so it's a software as a service. It's really quick to implement, and it evolves with you as a business, and as technology develops, the new insights that SAP see always implement the latest functionality into SAP 4 times a year. It's really easy to use, and it's a trusted source. SAP, being one of the leading software companies in the world, have thousands of companies already using SAP Business by Design, so you can trust it. It's a trusted company to go with. One other statement that I'd like to make is that Cloud ERP should be a complete business solution, for businesses. It should be deployed quickly with minimal cost and resources. The whole idea with cloud is to be rapidly implemented, get people as quickly as they can used to a remote way of working, and supported from anywhere in the world. If the technology that you are currently using is potentially going to be used is estimated to take years, then I would question whether the technology is an enabler or a preventer, and also question whether the implementation strategy is effective for cloud implementation projects. Even though SAP Business by Design is already quick to implement, InCloud Solutions have gone one step further by creating an Express Financials package. What the package enables businesses to do is transition into the cloud immediately, within 1 month. The package contains core financials, including sales, purchasing, and making tax digital integration. The package also comes with real-time, pre-formatted reports, and once live, the solution can evolve into the full ERP business suite that it is designed to be. Transforming your business into the cloud can start from £35,000, and a business can be using the solution in less than a month. Let's now take a look into the Financials Express solution. And first of all, as an AR clerk, I want to know what's due this month. So I've got a KPI here. I just can drill in here and look at the KPI to see what my total amount is due and who's expected to be paying us. So we've got a number of accounts there ready to pay. Also as well, if I can analyze the data, look at it in table and chart format, and add more information where needed. So I'll look at the net due date and I can add that. I also can create different views. So I'll just look at my previous month. So I've got to look at my last month here, and there we go. That's what was the last month with the net due date of April going into May. To have a quick overview of my aging accounts receivable, I've got another KPI here, which I measure in my aging list. And you can see it's put it into buckets depending on what I set the buckets up to be. Again, I can analyze this data. in different ways. And there's a standard view in a traditional view if I'm changing it by days. I can also drill down from here for further information. So if I take this account here, drill down, I can actually now look at the open items for this particular account. That can take me into this particular invoice, etc. I can actually look at the account itself, drill down even further, look at that business view, look at the account details, and then I can see all my quotes, leads, opportunities, returns, etc. All my sales history, all in one place, including my financials. And I can then actually look at a particular invoice, and that shows me my details of my particular invoice and what document was sent to the customer and the complete history and the life cycle of that customer invoice, all from the report. The next thing, on a daily basis, we want to post some invoices. So I've got a work list here, today's invoices. If I look here, I've got a number of invoices that need to be invoiced. This can be automated if needed, but all I need to do is click on the ones that I want to invoice, click on invoice, make sure that everything is okay, release, and that will then create the invoices and email directly the customers with the latest invoices. Back to my launchpad. From a receivables perspective, I've got the idea of collection cases as well. So for every invoice that gets created, a collection case is automatically created. So if you have customers that are having problems paying or they're late, you can mitigate that and manage those activities. If we look at this account in here, look at the case ID, we can see the invoice information, when the next activity is due. So we know it's due now the 31st of the 3rd. And what we can do is we can then put some activities against this, such as potential liquidity shortage at the customer, and we'll say put another promise to pay date, and we'll put that in at the end of May, promise to pay, and then you would enter pay on delayed date, something like this. You can then complete that activity, and then that would go down in your list and in the history, and you can then work on your collection cases as required. Back to my launchpad. The final thing I wanted to show you was the financial closing cockpit. So from all your financial activities, whether it's operational or financial, the period in closing is very, very important. There's a closing cockpit in Business by Design, and that lists out all those activities in one place that needs to be fulfilled as part of either month end or year end, etc. You can create all the different steps with links to all the different activities and assign them to different people, so therefore you can manage the whole month end process and accelerate that to make sure your books are closed in ready for financial accounting. That concludes my presentation for today. The takeaways from this presentation is that Cloud ERP should be simple and quick to implement. And if you are considering a Cloud ERP solution, SAP Business ByDesign is quick and easy to use. And by using InCloud's Financial Express solution, you can transition your business into the cloud remotely and under a month, and evolve and expand to the full business suite when it's suitable for you. Businesses should be enabled by technology, not restricted, whatever the circumstances. For further information, please visit our website or get in touch directly.